Hey, it's Phil Bruce here, and in today's video, what I want to chat about is doing something really simple, something that pretty much everybody can do, that's got loads of health benefits, got loads of mental health and social benefits to it as well, and something that we should all look to include in our lifestyle, and if we can, try and do it each and every day. And that thing is walking. Now, if you think about walking, it's one of those things that you can do at pretty much any speed you want. You can just go outside and do it. You know, you can walk pretty much everywhere. But it's not just a one-way fits all with walking. There are ways that you can adapt it as well. There are ways that you can make it more challenging for the heart, the lungs, and the body. There's ways that you can make it easier for all those parts as well. The ways that you can do it as a challenge to yourself. There's ways that you can do it as a social element and bringing other people in as well. So the basis of walking is so simple to do, but so effective as well. And that's what I just wanted to chat about today. So again, if you think about walking, what we're doing when we are walking is we're moving the whole body. We're getting the heart pumping, we're getting the lungs working, we're getting the muscles moving, we're getting the blood flowing. So again, there's all those parts to it, and it's just so simple to do, and it's so good for you. And when you hear about the aim of getting 10,000 steps in a day, it's an easy way to at least contribute towards that, is get those steps in through walking. Now, again, it's talking about the different ways that you can do it and the different difficulties. So you could do it really basic, really simple, as you could go for a very slow walk. You could just walk around the block, you could walk around your estate, you could walk around a local park or field, and it doesn't even need to take any more than 5, 10, 15 minutes. And it's just a great way to get started, great way to just, as I say, get the basics going and the heart pumping and all that kind of stuff. And once you've done it once or twice, if it's one of those things that you don't do, you will most probably or most certainly see how easy it is to do, and you'll actually feel benefits from it, especially when the weather's nice, and you'll think to yourself, I can do that each day, and if I just incorporate those little bits, it'll help me so much. And again, it doesn't need to be one walk a day, like one big walk a day. You could spread it into 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want walks a day. You could, for example, if you work nice and local, you could walk to work and back rather than driving or getting the bus. You could, as I say, drop your kid off at school or go to see a family member if they're close. Again, really simple things that you could do. You could get some music playing or a podcast playing, listen to that as you're walking. So like we've talked about in previous videos, making it educational by just putting a podcast in or something to listen to, so we can actually make your walking like literally a walking library. So we could do those benefits as well. But we could do it so simple that we just do a flat walk, so it's not overly testing in comparison to other walks. But by just doing a flat rated walk, you are walking on a path, getting your body moving and getting nice and active and burning those calories and working the muscles. If you want to increase the difficulty, there's ways of doing it, which include walking for longer. You could walk quicker. You could walk incline. So basically you're going up a hill. You could walk, which then will challenge your muscles in a different way because you're having to put more workload and effort to get up the hill, depending on how steep it is. You could actually do decline, so that's going down a bank. Now that challenges you in a different way because you've got to control your body. So if I'm not controlling, I might fall down, I might run down. You know, but if I'm having to control my body and get my quads, front of the legs, my hamstrings, back of the legs, and my glutes above working, and your calves as well at the bottom of the legs, being able to control your speed and your body and your body weight as well, it makes it an extra challenge, and it's just controlling the pace that you're walking at. Now, the social element can come from walking with your family or friends. So you can do what's called a walk and talk. So you're walking and chatting. And sometimes this is quite good because it's disguised. And because you're having a conversation with someone, you're not realising how far you're walking, how quick you're walking, or how high your heart rate is, or how warm you're getting. It can disguise it. You could also do a walk and talk meeting, a work related one. So rather than sitting in a room having a formal meeting, you could walk with your co-worker, your boss, your employee, whoever it is, and do a walking version. So you walk, get out there, get a bit of vitamin D, and get some walking and have a chat there. And the vitamin D, especially when the weather is nice and sunny and warm, is another massive benefit of walking as well. Because especially here in sunny Stoke-on-Trent, I've said sunny, but it's really not sunny most of the year. We don't get a lot of sun, so it's a case of when it is sunny and warm, getting outside gets you plenty of vitamin D, which has got so many health benefits to it. And just to put there in quote, I do supplement on vitamin D pretty much every day because I'm not getting loads of sunlight at this time of year. But by getting out there, it's just a simple way of getting vitamin D into the body. We could even do walking. It doesn't have to be just walking, as daft as that sounds. You could actually do it in a sporting environment. So there is a thing called walking football. That's a great example. You could do walking basketball, walking netball, or whatever it is. And it's basically the sport, but in a walking version. So that is another way you could increase the intensity. You can increase the fun as well, because you're doing something that you enjoy, a sport that you enjoy, but you are doing a walking version. So there is that available as well. Going back to normal walks, you can walk your dog. That's what I tend to do. Once or twice a day, I'll walk Eddie, my dog. My mum and dad will walk him most mornings, and then I'll walk him before my classes in the evening, or both times at the weekends, particularly Sundays. Again, it's just a great way of spending time with your dog, and it's another way of getting in the distance and the areas that they don't realise that you get in. So like with Eddie, he loves to walk. So again, we'll go on different walks around the village and around the area. And before you know it, especially on a Sunday, an hour has gone and you have covered some distance. And I tend to go up some hills as I'm doing it, down some hills and then some straight paths too. But it's just one of these things with walking. It's so simple that I think because it is so simple, a lot of people negate it and a lot of people just miss out on it. And honestly, you're missing out on so many benefits and just getting the endorphins, which are the feel-good chemicals and around the body, just getting into you. And what you will find, and this is my personal opinion and speaking to a lot of people, what they found as well, is once they get walking and add that in and realise it's doable, they're then more likely to do something else as well. So you could get into walking, you could really enjoy walking, and then you might think, do you know what, I want to go for a bike ride next, or I might want to do some training in the gym, or some running, or cycling, or hiking, and all those things as well. So by just getting into the habit of walking, you'll feel better and you'll feel good and realise it can be done. And the good thing about walking as well is, especially for people who have joint issues and back pain and knee pain and all that stuff, because you can do it slowly, and it hasn't even got to be done outside. You can do it somewhere, say if there's a decent room or space, you can just walk around. It's something that you can do, and it's something that's accessible and free. So you haven't got to spend money on it, so there's all those real good ways. But if I could just encourage you to do one thing, it is just to add walking into your routine. Again, it doesn't have to be each and every day, but I would try and gradually increase it. And if you can get to a point of doing it each day, then that would be awesome, and you will feel the benefits from it, and especially if you incorporate it into the other aspects of your life and health and your lifestyle and everything you do. So I just want to get this quick video out there just to talk about the benefits, the numerous benefits, and the simplicity of walking. And honestly, if you do add it into your routine, I'm sure you will see a difference. So yeah, that's my topic that I've covered today. Hope that you've had a great start to the week. Keep on smiling, keep on laughing, keep on enjoying what you're doing. Sending all my love and best wishes as always, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. So until then, take care, sending my love, and bye for now.